So welcome back to our channel. So today I am taking Chloe and Jack on a walk that was in the Country Walking magazine. So we are going from Saunton Sands car park up to Braunton Burrows and back again in a loop. And of course we're taking you with us.
I can't see it, my glasses are misted up. It's going to be one of them walks. I'm getting hot and sweaty. Already my glasses are misted up. How many miles?
It's meant to
Dogs take me.
It's meant to be 6-ish, but we shall see.
We need luck. Wish us luck.
We're going that way, past the sand dunes.
God, jeez, look at the size of that hill. I think I'll grab that, have we?
No.
That's pretty good.
So Chloe, what do you think of all these sand dunes?
It's a different landscape.
Yeah, it's a bit. It's very hard to walk on as well, especially when you're climbing them.
Make you swear.
It does make you
Want to come here
sweat.
for a workout.
Definitely.
Sand dunes, your word.
And Chloe keeps disappearing because Jack's pulling her. Bye!
In and out shot.
In and out of the shot, exactly. But it's definitely hot.
What did you say? What was it? Only 15?
It's meant to be 15 today.
Feel hot,
It feels hot. Yeah, but you're wearing a thick jumper.
No, this is the least. I've got no t-shirt on underneath.
Still a jumper.
Oh,
So yeah.
better than the one I was wearing yesterday. I swear.
Yeah, that's very true. Very, very true.
Thought it was going to be.
Well, we're going to continue that way anyway.
So the trouble with like this peaceful walking, which kind of is not that peaceful, is it? Because there's lots of things in there making funny noises. I think.
Birds.
It's like what are those things in Star Wars called that jump out and rob you?
Oh, not the Ewoks.
Jabberwocky?
Jabberwockers, weren't they? Jabberwockies?
Something like that. I think I'm going to get robbed in a minute. Not very much for me to take. Well, but if you see me naked on the other side of the sand dune, a Jabberwocky's got me. Anyway, that's not what I was going to say. It gives you time to think. So my question for the day is, if you go in the speed of light in space, but then you slow down so you're not doing the speed of light, what are you doing? Because sound doesn't travel in space. So you're not doing the sound of speed, you're not doing the speed
of sound.
are you? 'Cause the sound doesn't
Not doing the
travel
speed
in
of
space.
talking either.
No. So what in space is less than the sound of, God, you say it.
Speed of light.
Yeah, that's the question for the day.
There we go. Answers below.
We'll take the path.
They never mentioned the path had sheep dips. Jack wants to go. Now, according to my map, Chloe, the other side of this little dune is the beach.
I see the sea.
You see the sea? Oh yeah. It's just coming into view. Well, you would when you're not looking at Chloe's backside. There it is. Oh, and that breeze is absolutely wonderful. Now, if you watch my previous videos, you'll understand why I'm out of breath. So for those who haven't, I do have asthma and Graves' disease, which puts a strain on my heart and causes me a little bit more it makes me out of breath a bit more, makes my heart pump a bit more than it should. So where my thyroid is working overtime. So, but that is a wonderful view. So I'll try and get that in a photo for you now. So for those who watch Kevin MacLeod's Grand Designs, you'll recognise this picture as the lighthouse where it never got finished. And I still think, reading clips and things that's still on the internet, it's still not finished. I think it's been about 10 years now. So yeah, so that is the infamous lighthouse Grand Designs.
Why have they got to make them so big?
I don't know, Grand Designs, they always seem, but I think that's the clue, Grand
Well,
Designs.
as a van
Because when you watch George Clark's Amazing Spaces, he does do small spaces.
yeah, but people say to us,
amazing.
well, you need to downsize to live in a van, or need to downsize to live on a narrowboat. That would be upsizing for us.
Yeah, it would be upsizing.
Yeah, I'd fit a whole estate in that building.
You want about, there'd be a museum.
Well, it's got a big garage, I need more room, but yeah, I suppose just because the grand, but where does the idea of grand design come from? Oh, I've got a lot of money, I need 28 rooms.
It does. Well, I think that one has a gym, a cinema, a swimming pool. There's so much that's gone into it. But the other thing is, that's why his money's ran out, and that's why it's not been done.
Innit? If you've got a lot of money and you want to get a grand design, get out more.
Nothing against Kevin MacLeod and some of the Grand Designs. I must admit, there was one he did where he went into the woods and there was a guy who built a wonderful wood cabin, and that was quite good. That was a Grand Designs. Yeah, it was to do with his work, but it was still a Grand Designs. Or was that George Clark? Do you know they get mixed up sometimes? Sorry. Sacrilege.
I thought I'd find more kind of drift stuff, you know, like
Well, there's a lot of driftwood.
well, there isn't as much as I thought, but you know, like the glass, people find that.
Oh, you're on about the sea glass and stuff.
Sea glass and
Yeah, but
sea
you've got to
stones.
really look for that, and you've got to know what you're looking for.
Yeah, obviously not me.
Well, you heard it here first.
So earlier in the video, I said, Jesus, look at that hill. We're not going up that, are we? And the answer is, we are. And use Jack for a scale. Up. It's like walking the Great Wall of China. Point now, rather than being on that top there, I don't know if the camera will do it justice. You've got what, a 220-degree route. So if anyone's thinking of doing this walk,
Make sure you're fit and healthy and don't have anything that would stop you going up lots of steps.
if anyone's thinking of doing this walk, you get rewarded with a view.
You certainly do. So going up those steps on that hill was quite a challenge, but then that's why I'm doing next year's Great Wall of China, because it's going to be a massive challenge. But as Chloe Hisserer just said, the views here make it worth it, and once I got to the top and I can catch my breath, I feel good again. I feel very hot and I know my face is very, very red, maybe redder than my top. But now we're going back down, because that's the good thing, when you get up you got to go down. So now we're heading back down, and which is what Chloe struggles with, but we are now heading down and then heading back towards the car. So Chloe, we are now on the official coastal path through this golf course, and we are now officially following the footsteps of Moth and Raynor Winn. Raynor is the writer of the Salt Path, plus Stephen Reynolds, who's just off for a walk. So how does it feel to follow in their footsteps?
Tiring. Fair play to them. I couldn't do this with a big backpack on.
No.
I could see why it improved their health. I think you're crazy. It's very pretty, don't get me wrong. I like to explore things and see man-made structures and stuff. So
Well,
it's not for that really, unless I did
Well,
come across abandoned
I was
buildings.
going to say, we just come past abandoned buildings, so...
So there are bits. I don't think I'd want to walk the whole thing.
Not in one go like they did. How about
Yeah.
in sections like we're doing now?
Yeah. Yeah, but I can see why they got so fit, dude.
Yeah,
It's challenging,
it is very challenging,
especially when you're being pulled
especially
along by a car.
especially when Chloe's being pulled along by Jack. But no, fair play to them. So it's kind of surprising, really, that it wasn't until I was on here and I realised actually we are following in their footsteps, as well as many others. Chloe was just saying to me she doesn't get why people like walking, but then you get to places like this, because okay, we just done a part of a golf course and we are the edge of the golf course, but this is what I like: the green, the path in front of you, the sounds of nature. And there's Chloe waiting for me. But it's that I like. The sound of the pheasant in the distance, the birds singing in the trees. It's this that I like. And she doesn't get it. Some people don't. But those who do, do. So you've got 0.6 of a mile to go before you get to the car. What do you want to do when you get to the car?
Go to pub.
Cider.
Cider.
It's definitely got to be a cider time, isn't it? I think we'd definitely deserve it.
I've been bit by certain animals. I got a bit chapping on that the viewers don't want to know about. Dog's still pulling. He did pause for a bit. I think he got a bit tired about a mile ago, but he's back again now.
It's because he's had some water.
Yeah.
We found a stream and that was it.
You're voting on this
Voting?
out of 10?
Out of 10? Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I would probably say a 7.
Oh, that's quite high.
Yeah.
You enjoyed it?
Yeah, but the only bit I didn't enjoy was the steps, but that's because of my health. That's nothing to do with what it was doing.
I think a 5 is unfair, so I'm going to go for a 6. I enjoyed the views, and I think it was worth it for the views. That gives it the higher points.
And
The bits through the golf course were a bit boring.
sometimes you get the boring to go with the good.
And it's a circular route, so that gives it extra point. Yeah, it's a great dog walk, and it's £2.50 for parking if you park at the Braunton Burrows. Is it Braunton Burrows?
Saunton Burrows, Braunton Burrows, Saunton. Yeah, that's what I'll stick
Can
to
you
it.
put it all in the
I
description?
will, yeah.
So yeah, tiring. So I'll give you some stats in a bit. My legs feel it.
When we get to the car, I give you all the stats. So we're now approaching the car park. We're getting back to where we started. My watch has literally just buzzed to say we've done 6 miles. I think it was well worth it. Chloe wouldn't. Car park.
18,905 steps.
I'll tell you the actual, all the stuff in a moment, the steps.
Nothing's really cracking. This is cider time now.
It will be when we get to the pub.
And we're back in trusty Wilson. Jack is led down, all 4 doors are open to get the car to cool down as much as we can.
Luckily at the car park there's a little hut. If you're doing the South Coastal Path, he is also one of the official stampers for it if you've got the passport as well. If I'd had the passport I would have got him to stamp it, but I don't have the passport.
Denied.
So that's, yeah, it's denied, so I'm going to have to come back to get that stamped. So the stats, 6.1 miles.
Yeah.
3 hours.
Yeah.
And 436 foot gain. So that hill was quite a hill, really.
That hill is equivalent of 22 floors. Do you know that scene in Ghostbusters when they go halfway up and they go, got many more?
That was how I felt.
That's how Peggy felt. I was alright with the hill.
Yeah, but you don't get... You struggle on the flats.
Yeah.
Whereas I'm a plodder and I'm quite good with the flats.
Yeah, flats, after 6 miles, I'm knackered. Hills I'm good at.
Yeah.
Jack's good at all of it. He's just a bonus, isn't you, Jackie boy?
But no, it was a good walk. I enjoyed it. So thank you for joining us, and we will see you on the next walk.
Stay safe.
Stay retro, people.
See you on the next one.